Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Outer Rim Cantina. My name's Alan, and today I'm here to talk about the Old Republic era of Star Wars, my second favorite of all time next to the Clone Wars. With all the recent rumors of the Benioff and West trilogy and Rian Johnson's new trilogy exploring areas of the Star Wars universe we've never seen before on screen, and the rumors of a script relating to Knights of the Old Republic being in its final stages of creation, it's made me wonder, if we get stories in the Old Republic on screen, will they be as cool as the games? The reason the games like Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 and Star Wars The Old Republic are so popular is because they don't limit themselves to any established rules in the timeline or canon or anything like that. The stories of the Old Republic, at least in Legends, go off and do their own thing, and because of that, they are some of the best Star Wars stories we've ever gotten. As we know, with the Disney acquisition, they scrapped all the expanded universe content and labeled it all Legends, therefore making the events from those stories non-canon and really just pretending that they never happened. That isn't the same case with the Old Republic though, as EA, BioWare, and Lucasfilm still support the MMORPG successor to the Knights of the Old Republic games, Star Wars The Old Republic, with a brand new expansion for the game set to release this September. Along with this, the mobile game, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, has seen the recent additions of fan-favorite characters from that era, such as Bastila Shan, Revan, and Darth Malak. That game, although technically not considered canon as the events of the holotable-based game aren't really happening within the Star Wars universe like the events of, say, Galaxy's Edge are, which those are considered to be canon and have happened in Star Wars lore. To me, the support for both the technically Legends game by EA, who is currently in a contract with Disney to make canon Star Wars games like Battlefront 2015 and Battlefront 2 2017, and the addition of Legends characters into another game made by Disney, make the rumors about a script being written for a trilogy of films based around the events of the Knights of the Old Republic games all that more real. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, of course. As of right now, we know that the first movie of the Benioff and West trilogy is set to release December of 2022, but we know nothing else about it. Of course, based off of their work on Game of Thrones, it might be safe to assume that they would want to bring a world like that into the Star Wars universe on screen, one which the Old Republic fits very well. That brings us back to the original question of this video. Will seeing an Old Republic story on screen be as cool as the games we all love? A few years ago, I might have said no because I didn't think they could get everything right on screen like they could do in a game. But now I'm confident they would be able to perfectly capture the feel of that era on screen with the technology and movie-making techniques they have today. Part of what makes the Old Republic special to so many fans isn't just the fact that the era holds some amazing stories and beloved characters. It's the amazing scenery of the various planets you get to visit, the ambiance of the world around you, and of course the amazing action sequences and force techniques that the Old Republic always went wild with. I also think that if we get a trilogy of films in that era, it would be the perfect time to expand on the new lore of lightsabers and kyber crystals. Since that has been changed by Disney and the crystals now have life and are able to feel the force of their particular Jedi, it would be awesome to see the lore of the various different colors and meanings expanded upon on screen since we've always gotten that type of thing in novels before. The possibilities are really endless now that we don't know what the future of Star Wars is going to be, except for the next trilogy of films release dates and the slate of shows coming to Disney+. If Disney and Lucasfilm are able to do the Old Republic right and make a trilogy of films based on the stories of Knights of the Old Republic, I think that would be the best way to unite the fanbase once again. Even if The Rise of Skywalker is the best or one of the best saga films ever released, I don't think it will be enough to bring the fans together once again. To do that, we're going to need something new that hasn't been done before, like the Old Republic era. But what do you guys think of the KOTOR games, Star Wars The Old Republic, or the ideas of a trilogy of films based off the story from KOTOR? I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments. That's all the time I've got for today. I'll see you back here in the cantina next week for another Star Wars video. Until then, may the Force be with you.